and we are on day 4. And I thought for day 4, why don't I review the Hitchcock Classic Psycho, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, starring Janet Leigh and Anthony Perkins. Of course, if you know your horror, you will know, Psycho. I mean, if you haven't seen it, where the hell have you been? So, this is like a suspenseful, psychological, drama film. It starts off completely different, though. The first half of the film follows Marilyn, played by Janet Leigh, and and how she steals from her boss, who she's having an affair with, Sam Loomis, and she steals some money, and she then does a runner. She drives off with the money and is heads to this place called. She ends up in this place called Bates Motel, which is a motel. Seeing it's pissing it down, she beeps the horn in the hope someone's in, and she clearly meets someone, and she meets the owner, a very shy, kind-hearted man named Norman Bates. Now, of course, I'm going to be giving out a lot of spoilers here because Psycho's an old film and it's a classic. So, if you haven't seen it, like I've just said, where the hell have you been? So, Norman, he then, offers to make Marilyn, a sandwich and stuff, and to dry off in his office, and they end up having a conversation and talking about his mother and his hobby, which is taxidermy. Yawn in there. And she, she doesn't think much of him, thinking he's a kind man, and he offers to make her breakfast. He then when he lets her go into her room, he has a peeping hole where he can see her getting undressed and everything, and he's masturbating. Anyway, his mother, goes into her room whilst he's in the shower and stabs her to death, which of course, Psycho, it is the most infamous, most notorious part of that film, and everyone should know about that. And then, of course, we go into, Norman, and then he cleans up her mess, and then we discover that he has some secrets, and then a private investigator goes looking for her, and all that. So, yeah, and, of course, I'm going to give out the twist now. The twist is that Norman Bates' mother, Norma, is Norman, and he has split personality, and then it ends where he just grins at the camera sinisterly, saying, she wouldn't hurt a fly. Now, let's get down to the likes and dislikes. Now, Hitchcock, he had a big budget for this film, and he could have shot it in colour, but he chose not to. He wanted it to be in black and white for artistic reasons, and I get what he means by that, black and white. I think it works in black and white. It could work in colour, but no, I think black and white is good, and I like it as it is. It looks fancy and classic, because it is a classic now. I also like, first time round, it is going to be jumpy, scary, and all that stuff, the twist and what have you. But when you're a first time viewer, yeah. But I've seen this film God knows how many times now, and I've seen it because I love it. I love the music that he had, especially the iconic music that was playing. I think, Hitchcock did a great job directing this film, and he did great with the cinematography. He was the classic master of suspense, though. That's what he was known for. He was like the M. Night Shyamalan of his time. Well, no, M. Night Shyamalan is more like the Hitchcock of his time, but a crapper one. But anyhow, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, I enjoy this film. I can watch it and never get bored of it, you know, even when I know what is coming. And also, I think Anthony Perkins did a good job as his character Norman and then becoming his mother, even though it was the twist reveal at the end. And also, I like how it was sort of like two films in one. You know, it's like the first act of the film follows Marilyn, and then we go to the second act of the film, which focuses on Norman, and how they're two different stories that come together, and then the whole story from the shower scene changes, you know, because that's like halfway into the film, then we've got like another hour or so of, you know, Norman. And, you know, this is said to be one of Hitchcock's best films, and I think I couldn't agree more. I mean, I like The Birds, you know, and Rear Window and Peeping Tom, but usually when you say Alfred Hitchcock, you automatically think of Psycho. And yeah, because I think, like I've just said already, Psycho is one of Hitchcock's Hitchcock's best, you know, work, and it's definitely one of my favourites. Okay, so my ratings for Psycho. I'm giving Psycho, you know what, this is a great film. I told you but already, I can never get bored of watching, so I'm going to give Psycho, I'm going to give this one, do you know what, I love this one to death. I'm going to have to give this a 5. Five stabbings in the shower out of 5, and that's my choice and my opinion. So, let me know what you think of Psycho down in the comments. Have you seen it? What did you think to it? And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. You can watch all the 31 episodes, episode 1 to this one. I'll leave a link at the end of this video for it. So yeah, also be sure to follow me up on social media, Facebook and Twitter, they're all linked down below. I also have a Facebook horror group that you can also join, which will also be linked down below. So yeah, until next time, don't have nightmares.